Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Haaland. Robertson attempts a clearance. And it's been taken short. Wriggles his way through. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Great vision. Now it's Shevchenko. Now he's off and running. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's forced to go back. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family.
A header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Solot proves just a little bit too strong. Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he's intervened well there. Tries to pass it through. Quality ball. That's the keeper's ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Solot. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Still goalless at the moment. And here's Haaland. And it's made its way to him. Laporte did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he plays one through. It's Son Heung-min! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Yamal, lovely pass, but can he get there? Berger. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Shevchenko! Oh, split-second reaction.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Cleared away. It's a throw-in. It's a pretty loose pass. Solot. Here's Haaland. Opts for safety. No, that's been intercepted. That's a cute ball. That's been cut out, well played. That's good running with the ball. Nicely shaped ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Camavinga gets a foot in here. That's a good foray he's making. That is good alertness. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Looking to play him in. Just eases him off the ball. Camavinga can clear it away. Haaland. He's in a great position here. He's having a shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, delightful ball. Odegaard. Well-timed, excellent interception. Haaland.
There will be 1 minute at a
He's
time.
had it taken off him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's the end of the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
And
Brazil
now,
really
to
have
members of
looked
the crowd,
a bit
I'd
disjointed
like
to
ask
me.
you to join me
Their
in
passing
wishing
has
our
let them
birthday
down
boy
in
a
key
very
moments,
special
but
birthday.
that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Down to business again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Not the most accurate pass. Berger. And it's Berger. Gets a good foot in there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good spread. Son Heung-min. Odegaard. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Sorloth really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Solot.
The attendance for this match was
Oh, that's a key interception.
52,120.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, that was vital. Shevchenko gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And now they can clear their lines. Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Brazil still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And that could set him on his way. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for the run. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Messi. Kane. And the finish! Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on. That's going in strongly.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he is going into that little black book. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Kane! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Ødegaard, and he's managed to get free. Oh, good effort! Goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Now, can they get him away? Well, that's well spotted. Ødegaard. And Ryerson. That has been slung wide. That has been cut short.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Brazil are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Solid! Van Dijk clears without hesitation. Pass somewhat off target. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And he skips past his man. Just 5 minutes left. Norway clearly now in lead preservation mode. Haaland looking understandably energised after his goal. That's a throw.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there. Norway really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And he was quick to react. And it's Ødegaard. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is well cleared. And here's Yamal. Pass is just off target. And that should get the job done. Brazil with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And he's there to get it away. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Deftly away. Robertson. Norway have the chance to go the other way. Fernandez! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Ambitious ball here. Great ball if he can get there. And it's hoisted clear. And here's the chance to counter. Opts for safety. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's been played through. And he's heaved it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the pass is intercepted. Solot. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Looking for the run. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Norway are looking to go forward now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's well spotted. Ødegaard. And he's forced to go back. Norway are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. He has found the way through. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Berger. 30 minutes gone. And reclaimed it in a trice. Played down the flank. And this is Shevchenko. That's a shade optimistic. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Haaland. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Son Heung-min. Ødegaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Yamal. He's having a hit! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Now it's Shevchenko, and he's picked out the run. Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their 4th corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Shevchenko! Not a bad try by any means.
Brazil have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Ryerson with the clearance. Ryerson. And it's been given away. Berger.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get it through? And claimed it back swiftly.
Has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And they've got a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Berger. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Brazil really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
So the action resumes.
Brazil are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation.
He's having a pop! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get on the end of this? Ryerson. Brazil do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He is through here. Chance for a shot! There's a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Tries to pass it through. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ødegaard.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And here's Sorlot. And he is deftly away. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Haaland, foot in.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Laporte, nicely shaped ball. That has not gone well. And the ball's gone astray. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
That has been cut short. Tries to play it through. Now the ball in. And he's taking no chances there. Nicked it back promptly.
Norway appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Oh, good-looking ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's going to go a long way. Looking for options for movement.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's in plenty of space here. Rice getting this one clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Brazil are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Goal side, and the shot! And that really should have been that.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
No way through there. Great vision. Now this... And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Laporte getting this one clear. Space for him to turn and look. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ball is over the line. Very much into the last knockings. Van Dijk cuts it out. And he cuts out the supply. He's picked his way through. And this is Kane.
Indicated.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's the end. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Brazil really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a...
আমি শিওর না, ওইটা কিচ্ছু জানি না, আমার হুট করে আমার মনে হয়